Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Banjo-Kazooie. We're in Freezeezy Peak, because in the last episode we had to hop in, well, before last episode, we had to hop in here in order to get a move, so we could finish off Gobi's Valley, and we also broke Gobi's back a few times, because, well, I accidentally hopped over a note, because I went too fast, and we already read this, so I'm not going to read it again. I'm introing, dang it, you're interrupting me. But yes, we broke Gobi's back a few times to get a Jiggy, a health, as well as, well, a health extension. And he said he was going to move into someplace cooler, so maybe he's in here. Who knows? I actually need feathers, because I'm quite low. And yes, my lives are reset, because it's been since a little bit of a while since I last recorded, so... excuse me if I start messing up my inputs yet again. But first order of business is to do what I did on the Community Versus, and that is to take care of all of the snowballies. Because they're going to keep lobbing snowballs at us, and that's going to be a pain. We'll deal with Boggy later. So, since we finished that off, we also got another move from there, which will allow us to do stuff in here, which means we won't have to backtrack yet again. We got the boots, and there's actually an achievement in the live arcade version, the Xbox version, of which I actually need the boots in order to do something in Bubble Gloop Swamp, only for an achievement though. So, we'll go do that when we have to go backtrack for maybe, like, I don't know, another cheat from Cheeto, perhaps. And as soon as I'm talking about moves and stuff, I was just making a beeline to Bottles' molehill, but I don't really need to. Okay, this could be the problem here. What I want to do is align ourselves. I'm not going to try and speedrun this, because I know I'm going to screw it up this time. Because it took a lot of practice to do it as quick as I did. Mash B in order to try and take flight again. There's a grunty switch already, so that is Poggington. And at the end of the last episode, I did do a massive cut. How did I miss there? Thankfully, when we it's safe for Wazzle to come out now. When was it not? Well, maybe it's just because I took out one of the snowboys? I keep saying snowboys. Hit these notes quick. He can't hit me, I'm too close. I found his weakness. Right, you know what? No, we're... Ah, you bastard! No! I'm in the water! Is the water too cold for you, Banjo? Oh, stay out then. Oh god, Frostbite itself is talking to us. Everything has eyes except for the pads. Let's take flight. My god, he almost sniped me. So we've got a lot of attacking to do in this, which is another reason why we needed this move in the previous... Well, my god, his dodging is immaculate. We needed to hit a target, and that was literally the only thing we needed this move for in Gobi's Valley. We only need one thing for the boots in this level as well. Well, the boots, the trainers in this room, in this level as well. I cannot talk today. Been a long time coming trying to get back to this. It shouldn't be taking as long as it is, but with life and such as well as other projects. At least I haven't technically stopped the content because of Majora's Mask 3D for patrons until it's finished. I bounced right off that guy. I bounced off him again. Are you kidding me? This is actually a joke. I cannot seem to have the easiest time with this game. Oh, come on! That's the third time in a row I bounced off you. Let me take you out. There's like 4 others I need to do. You bastard! There we are! Nailed in that time! My god! There's a Mumbo Token over there. We'll grab that in a minute, because I'm already taking flight. And I'd rather do it. Hang on a second. There! Oh, come on! I actually landed on the square on the nose of that mark on his head, and it didn't actually count. I call shenanigans. That I literally nailed that, like, precise accuracy. And I still bounced off like I didn't do it at all. Like, wow. I couldn't have been more accurate from that far of a distance. And it did not let me have the win. That's actually dumb. Why am I having so much trouble at the start of this? My god, I'm keeping it though. There we are! There's a number Mumbo Token. I think there's 10 in this level. Well, how many do I have right now before grabbing anything? 31. Okay, cool. Okay, now I'm getting them without any issues. I guess I just had to stop failing at the start like I usually do. Right. It's like me forgetting about the water in the Gobi Valley thing. Can I nail that? No, I hit the body. I clearly hit the body that time. That was on me. Oh, actually, if I hold a bumper, I could do a sharp turn. I completely forgot about that. Oh, come on. This is stupid. You know what? Close range! Get wrecked! And at the very tippity-tip top of the big snowman's head. we have a Jiggy. We'll go grab that in a minute. I actually needed some yellow feathers. Holy heck. But we're kind of over here right now. There's a present over there. I think we'll do that in just a moment. But now, though, I'm going to grab these since we're here. Do I have a plan for doing stuff in order completely in this particular level? Not really. Really, that hit me. Just skimmed the water. I'm guessing my timer from when I landed in the water last was just about to be up and it kept that. Cheeky. There's notes in the water. Not exactly ideal, though I don't spot any wellies. Be a little bit more thorough, perhaps. At least we got another Jinjo. Actually, that is a honeycomb piece. One more, and we get another health extension. And I think that'll be the last one, technically. We'll see what I mean. I don't see any boots, so can't get anything else around the village. Go get this Mumbo Token. I'm basically just cleaning up from all the damage I took from crashing, as well as just, you know, getting everything from the Snowman that we just defeated. I'll deal with the Twinklies in a bit. For now, though, I want to stop town trotting so I can pound. I swear you can pound outside of a town trot. That's Banjo-Kazooie I'm thinking of. Well, now we know why we got to get up there. We got the Mumbo Token up there, but we didn't get the Jiggy. I forgot what it was called for a second there. How did I manage that? Jigsaw piece. Brain's going a mile a minute. Let's grab this other Mumbo Token here. I don't actually need the health, so that was actually a good dodge on my part right there. Remember, health persists, and therefore enemy kills also persist. And I barely touched the wall. I actually counted. Actually annoyed. Alright, we're getting all the Mumbo Tokens at the moment. We've got 3. Oh. Getting all the notes as well. We already know where Mumbo is. There's another one. We're getting them in pairs at the moment. There were 2 from the Snowman, and then there was 2 around the legs of the Snowman. Yeah, this Snowman actually has legs. What's up with that? Normally it's just 3 big balls, and that's it. Stacked on top of each other. Good thing I saved that. Can't need it. Speaking of, another Mumbo Token in the water right there, surrounded by a bunch of eggs. Get that in a bit. Hello! Can I have that Jiggy? Yikes! A nasty fierce bear! Mate, your face looks like a bear. There. Peck his bottom! Nope. That didn't work. Okay. He's too thick-skinned. We can't get him. Ooh, it's safe for Wazza to come out now. That's a yellow feather I'll gladly take. An extra life! Another golden feather. It's a good thing that I've now got more than half of that, because, you know, I had to use them against the mummies quite a bit in order to take them out. Zoom the camera out a bit. Oh, it doesn't tilt it up, though. Oh, yeah, I have to actually press the Y button to look. That is the scarf of the Snowman, so we'll have to climb up in a bit. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to talon trot. It's because I flicked the stick while crouching. Therefore, I accidentally used a golden feather. That is annoying. The one blemish with the updated controls. Hello, I did not see you, cheeky. Yeah, I know I've been kind of all over the place on the map right now, but I'm just grabbing all the notes, clearing up what we've already done, and then making our way onwards yonder. Let's kill this thing. Ice cube! Splits into 2 ice cubes. Very perfect as well. It's fine. We did it. In fact, we haven't actually done everything that involves us flying, but we can deal with that in a bit, because I'm going to... Oh my god, stop jumping over it. It's because I'm slipping around. Alright, let's go do this first since we're here, because we'll require flying quite a lot in this level. Really? Oh, I have to pound it. There we go. Hear the twinklies. Protect us from the twinkly munches as we hop across to our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree for you. Remember that minigame in Donkey Kong 64, which this is probably inspired by? Okay, this technique doesn't work in the Xbox version, probably because everything is rendered. Oh, no! Breaking. There we go. Basically, it's like the 3 chomps and you have to save the fairies. I forget the name of the minigame off the top of my head. But basically, you just got to stop these chompers from eating all the lights. And right now, I'm doing a really terrible job. You bastard. Oh, stop appearing as soon as they walk across the holes. I keep running out of breath because it's a... Okay, this is a complete lost cause. I'm gonna wait until it resets. Yep. Nice tasty lights those. Try again, bear. We're still hungry. Yeah, that could have went better. This entire episode could have gone better, let's be fair. I guess I am slipping up. Perfect time for the pun. Are you straight out of this time? Right. No. Wait, what? That's cheeky! What kind of spawn pattern was that? Immediately go for the rat-a-tat-rat. Nope, shit, I went for a roll. I didn't jump. Ooh, okay. They're spawning just after the lights pass them. So this is a much more favourable situation. The chain got broken, that's not good. But I definitely needed more time. Oh, come on. There we go. Almost done. Save this last one. Doesn't matter about the orange. There we are. Yeah, all the others die, by the way, when they make it. Ooh, that was close. But we made it. Now switch us on. At least they didn't use a different word for that. But then again, knowing Rare, they could have probably done it and got away with it. Now, this is kind of funny, actually. Look, the Twinklies are way bigger than they should be. Actually, I think I've done this wrong. Hang on, I need to get on the floor. They said turn us on. I mean, gotta do this. At least I've got plenty of eggs for my terrible aim. There we are. Now they're actually lights and not lights. You know what I mean? Be a star and you'll find your reward. Hurry. So now we take flight, go into the star, and that's how we'll get our item. And what do you think it's going to be? It can only be one thing, surely. Let's fly up here. I forget, flight controls are slightly inversed, but you can't really go upwards either. Sharp turn. I think we've got to fly through it about 3 times. This sharp turning is really helping, I say, and I immediately fall on. Oh, dang. Well, that's annoying. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn, 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 turn. I'm not going to make it. You didn't go up! I was tilting the camera! I was trying to, at least. That's annoying. Wow, I cannot get this done in one go, can I? Right, let's hit the switch again. Oh, don't you fall in. Alright, let's try that again. I just realised on how low I am on feathers. Oh, come on. Don't go over the bloody thing. Get in there. So bloody janky. There we go. We can finally get that goddamn jiggy. That took way too long. And I'm not going to dash or ground pound. I'm going to ever so slightly fly down. And I don't want to press B by accident because I will use a feather as well. I just want to get into the tree. You're not going to let me fly downwards, are you? Fine. That was a lot further than it looked. Wow. Backflip. Or, sorry, flat flip. My bad. Another Ecom Token. We've almost got them all already. I'm going to half prioritise those. Right, well, kind of need a little bit of health here because I'm bad. Also a present. There was a present outside as well, but I didn't get that. Oh, my present. Give to someone sad. I mean, what's Christmas without, Rezzies? Am I right? The old child mentality. It's the act of giving. That's what they're supposed to represent, but kids are just like, stuff, gimme. Also, it's a decent way for us to cool off, considering that we've had quite a ridiculous early summer here in Britain. Like, last week we had like a Friday, excuse me, that was just super hot. Like 35 degrees, and when the wind blew, my god, it felt like it was 40. Also, I need these feathers really badly. There we are, so let's continue climbing. And we're at the top. I don't really need the eggs, but at the same time, I'm supposed to have a max of 200, and I'm below 150, so I'll grab them. Okay, camera angle not exactly ideal for that. We'll grab it this way. Okay, never mind. I'm not grabbing it at all. I can't do anything right in this particular level. I am... Okay, I did land on it, but I didn't grab it, and I just went into a free fall. Excuse me. This is becoming really stupid. Right. Flat flip up there. There we go. God damn it. Oh, wow. It's like the whole level's on ice. Right, let's not land with a thump and just climb down. Do it the safe way. Because everyone falls and takes damage unless they actually nail going into the hole. Also, once again, way bigger on the inside than it is on the out. Everything is a TARDIS. Right, so with that mess done and out of the way, let's go back. I missed a note at the legs. Wow. Well, that's fine, because I'm going to cut through here anyway then. So I can go grab that Pressy that I pointed out earlier, but just didn't grab it. Grab the eggs as well, because I kind of need them once again. Have you noticed that the colour of the text changes depending on where you are? Oh, it's cold. Nice warm backpack for me, too. Or is Kazooie just kind of sitting in them? In fact, Kazooie is the entire backpack. How are we storing these? I guess the same thing could be said with the notes. That's cheeky, my boy. There we are. Oh, why did I grab those? That was a waste. Oops. It's fine. Everything on the bottom floor, other than in the water, is now done. So, we can now just climb up here. Just grab everything on the way. And they're all colour-coded. Every time there's a red panel, it's red feathers. And yet, when it's yellow, it's not a yellow feather, but a note. So I might as well just grab everything along the way up. You can also fly up here if you really want to. I think you might actually have to do that near to the top here, but we can still do some stuff. So we can platform all the way up, and to be fair, you want to, because then you can grab all the items along the way. Let's grab all these. We're getting close to the maximum amount of notes. Camera. I wasn't a fan of that. Also, I just realised I might have to go down anyway. I mean, I tried to mitigate the damage as much as possible there. I forgot that I needed to hit the targets, but I didn't intentionally slip off, so it's kind of half worked out. I can fly back up there after I'm done, so it's fine. Let me just whack this, because there's actually no bees here. You're supposed to do this level before Gobi's Valley. That's why Gobi's Valley has the bees on the honey hives. Because it makes it more difficult to get the health then, but some say that this level's not only more memorable, but also more easy. Clearly, I'm having a worse time here, even though I died in the previous level. It's mostly just trying to get the stuff done is what I'm having trouble with. We can see a Mumbo Token on that slope. We will leave that for later, because we will actually auto-grab that at some point. Pound it! Whack the buttons in! Actually, you get a little bit of extra height when you noticed. And again, I always tend to mash the B button after I pound anyway. I mean, if you're close to the floor, it's probably the best thing to do. Shooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby. Why am I not using the sharp turn? Whee! There we go. And he literally poops one out. Happy times. That'll be the last one that we'll grab. For now, since, you know, we're flying, we can head back up here. I've grabbed all the stuff on the way, so that's actually not a problem. What is a problem, though, is that I fell literally here. Literally where I landed. Oh, there was a nose hidden behind the thing. It's fine. But there is a Jinjo over here. So if we make a decent jump, and I'm going to tan trot just for safety. Wait, it's snow. I should be fine, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. There is a sled over there. We'll deal with that in just a momento. There we are. Jump back. This time stay hugging the body. Well, this is what happened. The camera got stuck. Right, you don't want to take the sled right now. We'll come back for that. Now, though, let's make our way up. I think there's something in the pipe. Ah! There was a Jiggy in here. Helpful. Now, it looks like we're doing pretty bad. We haven't got many Jiggies. That's fine. That number will increase momentarily. Because we're already heading towards one. These presents will give us another one. Also, apparently we only have one of each colour. Take me to the kids, I'm the last one. And that's what we need to do. Because Boggy's being such a lazy dad. Not even hunting for the stuff that the kids want. Yep, and you actually do need to use the flight pad in order to get up here, but funnily enough, don't press anything and you'll land here without using any other feathers. I think that's pretty cool. Problem is, I don't think there's any other way on getting higher up on the hat unless you do actually use the flight pad properly. But by not pressing anything, you at least get on the rim of the hat. Oh god, here we go again. You know what? It's faster, and I don't slip around. It's funny, really. You have more traction, but you also technically have less, because you have more speed. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought I saw something. It was the edge of the mountain thing. And if you drop through this hole, I think you just land right back on his nose. Yeah, perfect. So, let's head back over this way. Take flight once more. I'm facing the wrong way. That's fine, because we kind of need to go up to the tippity-tip top of the hat, so we can grab this Jiggy, as well as a bunch of notes. We've almost got them all, but remember, there are still some in the water that we can't get unless we literally get frostbite. Nope. Going to be Banjo grabbing stuff on the edges. This is a very classic collectathon thing. Just put collectibles at the edge of a precipice. You know, as you do. Well, these guys are just slipping around. You can't hit me. I'm invincible, I say, and I immediately get hit. That's just... Oh, wow. I was actually too high, so my rat-a-tat rap missed. I was about to say. Right, that's fine. Do that. There we are. Avoid the fall damage. And then we can take the sled, because we've got everything up here. Go. Wait. Sled's down below. Just for safety, I'm going to do this. Just so I don't take fall damage. Go. And we're ready to go. Hop in. That's better. Hey, you found my sled. I'll go and practice for the big race now. See you, buddy. Lap of honor. That gives us yet another Jiggy. So that's why he had a stomachache. He ate a Jiggy. That's Kazooie's job. Apparently she can hold them in her belly. Does that mean she regurgitates them like her eggs? Both out for holes and eggs coming out. That can't be healthy. Speaking of, the snowman pooped out a Jiggy. Let's go grab that as well. I mean, maybe we shouldn't. You shouldn't be eating that, Kazooie. You don't know where that's been. Oh god, this game is just going off the rails at this point. Sorry for the cut. I was debating on what I actually wanted to do next. I was going to go to Mumbo's. But at the same time, there's no point doing that yet because, I mean, I just grabbed all the presents and Boggy just took off. So maybe I should return the presents because I have them, because I'm a better bear than they are. Plus, we haven't actually been in here yet. I completely avoided this area. This is the reason why, because we have the presents now, so we only have to do one visit. Hang on. Okay, I thought that was maybe a... I just realised. You got like that little shiny panel there? That's supposed to be a window. Pretty cool. Also, there's nothing behind those. Is there anything behind these? I didn't actually check. I want to leave. Okay, nothing. Okay, just making sure. Very paranoid about that sort of thing. But yeah, we can come in here and actually give them the prezzies now. Ah! Well, thank you, Brown Bear. And they're colour-coded. Ooh, another present. We need just one more. Here we go. Yippee! Now we have all the presents. Here's something for you. Hey, give us a present! And the Mumbo Token as well. Whee! Now look at these family portraits. They're actually pretty good, especially when they're high res now. Even the music's picked up a little bit in here. And I'm only 2 Mumbo Tokens away from having them all in this level, and one of them's in the water. Look at that! And that's literally it in there. So where did Boggy run off to? Let's go find him. Well, that didn't work out well. Oh god. Ah! Well, that wasn't planned at all. I was literally just gonna, like, speed up a little, but I accidentally jumped too high and then slid. Yeah, we haven't been up here yet, is what I was going to say. Oh my god, this level's just slapstick incarnate, isn't it? Hello again, buddy. I'm waiting for someone to race me. We'll race you, number. Sorry, you're too big for my sled. I can only race someone smaller. Excuse me, mate. I just rode on that sled to give you freaking Heimlich maneuver in order to get that jiggy out your belly. And now you're telling me I'm too small for this? I was using this! In fact, it's kind of funny that, you know, the sled blades didn't just chop you open, but... Yep, he won't even let us race him. So that's a bit of an annoyance. And we can't even get into the cave with the walrus. So we're in a little bit of a sticky wicket. Okay, I dipped my toes in that time and didn't take damage. That is nice. How do we get to Mumbo's? I think you're supposed to fly there, because you're given a flight pad around here. I think it's on this one. It's on the chimney, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to make that. Oh my god, I just dipped my toes in again. Playing with frostbite. I'd say playing with fire, that wouldn't make any sense. Excuse me? Excuse me. Thank you. I couldn't get up for a second. Oh, okay. I forgot that was there. I guess I haven't used that pad yet. Yeah, and the wellies are over there so you can get back because there's literally no other way otherwise. But yeah, with one Mumbo Token away and it's literally just in the water. But we can't get those unless we have these wellies. Oh, feck it. I'll use a feather. I'll use another feather then. There we go. I have the thing. Yeah, every surface in this level is slippery. It's actually kind of insane. 15 tokens in order to transform here. It's been a while since we've actually seen Mumbo. And we don't have all the Jinjos left either. We're still missing one. Whee! Right, we've got everything up here. We're only missing 9 notes. We're getting there. We might do this in one episode, actually. Mumbo, transform me! Oh no, I'm a blubber bud. Banjo got all fat and got big teeth. Not what that was, but fair enough. We have a walrus! What can we do? Jump. And survive icy temperatures, that's it. Literally, all we can do is move and jump. There's literally nothing else that we can do. We don't even have an attack. So, make sure you've taken out all the enemies. But at least we can grab all the notes in the water, which I believe are the last few that we need. Find out in just a moment, as I ever so slightly grab them all. Yes, this is the last of them. We'll have our note score, and then Proton John can go, wow! But that's not my bottle's voice. You found all 100 notes on this world. Well done! Wow! It's like frickin' Ronald Weasley from the Potter Puppet Pals. Oh yeah, we can go up slippery slopes as well. We're so heavy we don't slip. I'm going to fall down here actually, because the last Mumbo Token is over here with the eggs. And this is, and we're still heading en route, so it's not too bad. But we are smaller as well, so we might be able to race Boggy. We'll go do that in just a moment. I'm going to grab all these, because I kind of need them. They do save. Like Donkey Kong 64. Why does your quantity get halved in Donkey Kong 64? I think I've asked this throughout Banjo-Kazooie as well as Donkey Kong 64, but why though? Is there a memory issue? Because you can just start with infinite and then you have them all anyway. Whoa, another walrus, take this. But watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Why? What have we done to you? Oh, he's actually going into his house this time. Well, let's grab that, because we can eat it this time. Unless we just stuff it in the backpack and Kazooie can't pop out, which is part of the transformation. What's in your humble abode, good sir? Why, hello again, Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around. Wazza's cave. His name is Wazza. Ah! Jinjo! You're allowed in here. Bear isn't. What the heck? I need to come back in as a bear and bird in order to get that. And there's a secret. Nothing behind the crystals. What is under here? Imagine trying to get through here as Banjo-Kazooie. I don't even think you can fit in the hole, let alone survive with the frostbite unless you had max health, but then you would die on the way out. Ironically enough, it's health extinction, and that means... Wow, that was timing. We have a max out energy bar! we now have full health. But we still have a few levels to go. And as anyone already knows, there are still more health extensions to go. As I mentioned at the start of the game, there's enough health extensions to get you max health, but there's also an additional 6. Technically, if you skip the tutorials with bottles in Spiral Mountain, you could also technically just skip getting the honeycombs in Spiral Mountain and just get on with the rest of the game. If you do that, and still get everything in every other world on beyond Spiral Mountain, you would have max health still. So what do the other 6 do? Well, they actually give you an achievement in the Xbox version. In the N64 version, nothing happens. But, you know, it still goes to 100% completion rate. So this is the finish line of the race that we got to do with Boggy. Gentle slaps up the hill. Hello there. Hey, Mr. Walrus, fancy a race? Hop on top of the sled if you do. Let's go. This is considered one of the most annoying things in the game. Great, now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom gates and beat me to the end, got it? 3, 2, 1, oh hey! You'll hear it. There it is. Way! Boggy may be one of the worst characters in this game, but he's so memorable, and that line is like cemented in gaming history as iconic. Also, he rubber bands like nobody's business, so you want to try and be in front of him as much as possible, but he will not go off-route, and you need to go through every red gate. The blue ones are the next ones, and when you make them green, you know you've done it. You also get a little audio cue. As long as we stay in front of him so he can't actually overtake us properly, we know he'll try to slalom around us, we can pretty much guarantee the win here. Whoa! What? I went through it! Rude! Okay, he should slow down a little bit now. Faster, you're not going... Come on, kid! I could walk quicker! Yeah, the music's kind of changed now because I'm falling behind. It gets slower once we actually catch up and are in front of him. Unfortunately, due to that little scuff, I don't... Oh no! I actually caught up with him. And I think I salvaged the win. Wow. Even after that, I actually salvaged it. But you pushed me, rude! Ooh, you're too quick for me, Mr. Walrus. Here's your medal. I reckon I need to race someone my own size. Oh, so now we're allowed to use the as a bear. Okay. Even though we did first of all, I think that's a load of crock, I guess. And there we are. We have 8 Jiggies. We know where one more is. So before we continue with anything else, I need to go transform back into Bear and Bird so we can access the Walrus Cave, as well as race Boggy again. See you guys in a bit. Wow, these boots do not last long at all! I have to jump out of the water just to have enough time. Alright, because Wazza has returned to his actual home, we can now enter it because he's not blocking it. Eee! Bear again! Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave poor Wazza alone! That's what I came in to do. I'm actually here to do you a service. Also, if you haven't typed in a code in the Sandcastle in the N64 version, or beat the game 100% on the same save file, this would be locked off. Oh, enormous ice key. We should keep this stop and swap item for later. It's another stop and swap item, the ice key, which is infamous for multiple reasons. It was supposed to be used in both Banjo-Tooie as well as Donkey Kong 64. You know that room where you play as Chunky and go Gorilla Gong in order to just randomly get a Gong Banana and that's it? Literally nothing else in that room except for maybe a balloon a pop. Yeah, that was supposed to be the room that you would unlock with the ice key, and there'll be something different in there. Hey buddy, fancy a race against Boggy? Press A to accept, or B to chicken out. We actually have to press a button to accept. Okay buddy, here's the rules. Run through the red slalom gates and try to beat me to the end. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, away! You need the boots for this, otherwise he will just completely outrun you. Remember in Donkey Kong 64 that you can't actually finish Fungi Forest? I removed Banjo-Kazooie level, if you remember. You would have to race the bunny twice, but you couldn't do it the second time unless you had the run power-up for Lanky Kong. And in this, is the exact same thing. You need the run power-up in order to win the second race against Boggy, which is why we needed to go to Gobi's Valley first. So you can see that there's a few parallels. It's also kind of ironic that I believe Fungi Forest was supposed to be at a decent point in the middle of Banjo-Kazooie. So that means you would have had to do this twice with 2 different characters. And to be fair, I think the bunny is a lot more annoying because that's too easy to lose. Speaking of which, he just rubber banded me. I just couldn't keep him behind me and he pushes me out of the way. Hard dog buddy, but old Boggy wins this time. Oh, at least I don't have to run all the way back to the opposite side of the level then. We just start again. We don't have to, wait for dialogue. We can just skip it all and press A button immediately to get straight in. I'll make it close this time. 3, 2, 1, way! So, I think what I want to do is actually lag a little bit behind. Not too far, because if he goes too far, just like the bunny, he'll say that you're too slow and kick you out. So, we want to be behind him, because notice how slow he's going. He's actually letting us overtake because we've kept up with him after the start of the level. So, at the start of the race, excuse me. Oh, well, that's not ideal. Yep, that's a fail. Now we just saw the fail. This is too easy. I'm giving up. Now, if you give up, doesn't that technically mean we win? What I was trying to say was, his rubber banding AI on the second race is a little bit weird. If you're too far away, he will surge to end it quicker. But if you keep a decent pace behind him, right behind him, he goes incredibly slow, basically allowing you to overtake him. But that's just so he can rubber band later and absolutely ruin you. So I want to get basically right up his arse and not overtake him. Unlike with the bunny, where you pretty much have to cut corners and try to block him and hope that the Kasplats, no, not Kasplats, right, let's try now. The clumps get in the way. Yep, there he is, he's surging, but I think I did it. So that's what you want to do. You want to abuse the rubber banding in order to beat this guy. Oh, I lost again. Take my other medal. I'm off to look for my kids' presents. I already did that, mate. Shouldn't have been racing and lazing around and eating things you shouldn't be doing. So give me that jiggy, because we are now done with this level! In one episode! One of the more concise levels. It probably took me a little bit longer than expected because of all the slipping up I've done, but hey, it was a chill level and we didn't actually die or take much damage. So, just to review, we'll check our totals. I grabbed all the Mumbo tokens because I had to spend 15. And we have everything in the level. In fact, 44, that's perfect. So, because remember, we were in this level a little bit earlier, so... And a couple of cuts running back and forth from the level. But yeah, so in the next episode, guys, we leave Freezeezy Peak, grab the Jiggy on top from the Grunty Switch, and make our way deeper into the lair. See you guys then. Uh-oh.